sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. Breaking news: as the roster get cut down to 53 or 52 man for the NFL, more news is coming out. Miami Dolphins make a trade with the Houston Texans. Even though Jadeveon Clowney is headed to Seattle, they still work out a deal for a franchise left tackle from the Dolphins, Larry Tunsil, and troubled wide receiver for the Dolphins, Kenny Stills. And let's talk about the trade. We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow, Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. It's a great trade, at least from a player personnel standpoint for the Texans. And all reports have said that the Dolphins were going to cut Kenny Stills. Obviously he called out the owner, Stephen Ross, for trying to, play both sides, trying to help the black and minority community, but still funding and holding fundraisers for Donald Trump. And the whole Jay-Z situation, and Brian Flores played Jay-Z, and then he said he just wanted to challenge Kenny Stills. They were going to cut Kenny Stills, and now the Houston Texans take Kenny Stills on. But in Rapport's reporting, Blockbuster, the Dolphins are trading franchise left tackle Larry Tunsil, and wide receiver Kenny Stills to the Texans in exchange for a huge package of picks, including the first rounder. Source tell me, and Mark Garfolo, I don't know his name, and Tony whoever. The moves are contingent on players passing physicals, and I think it's a great move for Houston. I don't know about the draft picks, but next year if you was going to spend, I don't know how many draft picks they traded or exchanged, but if you were going to draft a left tackle next year, what better way than get a 25-year-old franchise left tackle that's already proven to be one of the top left tackles in football, and bring him in. And on top of that, you bring in another speed demon down the field. You got Hopkins, who can work underneath, and he can occasionally take it deep. You got Will Fuller, him and Deshaun Watson is probably, when healthy, the best deep ball connection in football, or at least the sweetest, in my opinion. But Will Fuller is really healthy, and they got Cutie in the slot. Now you bring in Kenny Stills, and if, Will Fuller get injured, Kenny Stills can kind of bring that deep threat element to the Houston Texans. So Houston Texans is putting themselves right in Super Bowl contention. And Bill O'Brien is moving like a coach that's job is on the hot seat. Him and his regime is going out there trying to make it happen. And, the next move for them should be to bring in LeSean McCoy and really challenge the Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs, because they have a veteran core. Okay. J.J. Watt and Jonathan Joseph still playing, the cornerback out of South Carolina. They got an older defense, and it's now or never, at least for the defense. The offense is pretty young, and they can put up points. So, Dolphins, I don't know what the hell they doing. It's hard to find franchise life-changing left tackles in Larry Tunsil, and they drafted him 13 overall a couple years ago. And, they starting Ryan Fitzpatrick over Josh Rosen, which is not going to help the franchise. Fitzpatrick is what he is. Dolphins just a terrible franchise, you know what I'm saying, and terrible racist owner Stephen Ross anyway. So I don't feel bad for him. They all, the University of Miami suck nowadays too, and South Florida, it needs to be having good football teams, man, because they have good football town down there or area, but Brian Flores is an idiot. He won't be there long. The Miami Dolphin owner is an idiot. Just an idiot organization all the way around. All right. So I don't know what they doing, what they going to do with those draft picks. But they clearly not trying to win nothing right now. Now, if I was a Dolphins fan, I know that new stadium nice. I clearly wouldn't go down there and support what they're doing, especially with the type of owner they got down there. It's a melting pot of Haitians and Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Dominicans. It's people of color down there, and had that owner down there, and he was going to cut Kenny Stills. Obviously, I don't know if Kenny Stills is playing good, but he's going to cut him regardless, because he called him out on his BS trying to play both sides. So, you know what? Nobody watched the Dolphins, no way. they gonna continue to be bottom dwellers. They ain't gonna win shit. If anybody do step up in that division and challenge the Patriots, it's probably going to be the Jets or the Buffalo Bills. It won't be them. And just another stupid trade. And I heard the locker room would be very, very angry, aka irate, if they traded Larry Tunsil. And he did. And for Larry, you get to go to Houston. You get an opportunity to compete for a playoff spot, if not a Super Bowl. And we'll see how it go down. But Bill O'Brien is a man that's making moves. His team is making moves like they jobs on the line. And that's how you got to treat it. He been down there. He been given chance after chance after chance after chance, you know. And now he got the team to kind of compete. It's now or never for them. Franchise left tackle, backup deep threat, because Will Fuller always getting injured. Houston looking good. Now all they got to do is bring in Shady McCoy and complete that. But hey, appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out. Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing in the description. Get you 18% off. Promo code website description. Once again, don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my information in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellow Sports TV. We go.